Hey, thank you. Always good to hear your voice, sir. We're going to bring on area code 352. Go ahead, you have the floor.
Hello, my name is Rose from Greene County, Florida.
Yes. One of those Floridians down there.
Yes, sir. I have a few questions. You mentioned having another currency backed by gold. Who's going to be printing up this currency?
I believe it's going to be the Federal Reserve is trying to do that. From what I'm hearing, that they're trying to introduce another currency that's going to be the same thing as the fiat they already have, and basically they're going to try to sell it to the public, but I don't think they're going to buy it. I'm not sure they're going to be able to do it. Nations around the world may not accept it.
No, I'm talking about
Tim. They're already advertising that new currency on newmoney.gov.
Oh, they are.
She's talking about, I think, the currency for the Republic. Am I correct?
That's correct.
We don't have a currency per se yet. We do have some currencies printed that we may can use, but that's still up in the air yet. But we can print a currency once we legislate that. That's one of the things the legislature's got to do, is they've got to actually legislate that we can do that. And these laws have to be passed. I mean, we can adopt the Founding Fathers' laws, but we have to come in here and say we're doing it, document that we're doing it.
On my second one, the problem that for our government to be recognized worldwide, if the Congress just reconvened and announced itself, that would present the government right there. I don't believe we would need to go to court for that.
Well, we want to be recognized. I'm not sure that it's necessary that we're recognized because we are under treaty already, many treaties, and so we're not creating a new government. We are only re-inhabiting the one that's already been recognized for many, many years. So I'm not sure that that's necessary, but it would be nice to have the recognition. It would make international affairs a lot easier.
Couldn't we just make another public announcement and then go ahead and reconvene?
Sure, and we will do that. Absolutely.
And lastly, you mentioned that you knew of some people that were actually probably working for the government that might be trying to put us behind in our moving forward. Don't you think the states need to know who these people are so they don't put them in key positions?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand your whole question. I couldn't hear part of that. You're breaking up. That last part of it I didn't hear.
Don't you think that the states need to know who these people are so we don't put them in key positions?
Yes, I think they should. I don't know exactly how to do that at this point. We do have some names of people that have been working against us we could prove. But as far as I don't want to put any names out there unless I have proof. I don't want to falsely accuse anybody. Some of them I do have. But when you're dealing with intel, you can't get these officers to come forward and do an affidavit or give you their name because they're working behind the scenes and they're not going to come forward. However, we do have some eyewitness accounts and we do have some emails to document some of it. But it's kind of we do have some proof on some of it. And so those we probably need to make public, but we'll see. I may just give them a chance to fade away quietly.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And just on that reference of proof, Mr. President, I'm think you're being nice when you,
I am.
say those comments. We have plenty of hard evidence in email and in multiple eyewitness accounts, and now
yes,
you
we have quite a bit.
And now you have intel to support it on the other side. So we're going to bring on the next caller, 804. Go ahead.
Yes, I want to know, you're concerned about the fiat economy falling apart.
Yes.
What would happen if someone had a substantial amount of traditional strong stock, General Electric or something like that? What would happen to the value of that?
Well, I'll be honest with you. What I see happening on that a company like that is a well-established company. I think they're going to see an adjustment, but I think that the stocks will come back up.
Okay.
Of the good companies like the blue chip stocks and stuff, but these internet companies that don't have bricks and mortar, I'd be worried about them.
Okay. The other thing I wanted to ask you, this is my first call. My name is Mike from Virginia, Richmond, Virginia area, and I appreciate being on the call. I didn't expect to be on it tonight, so I was invited. But you seem to feel like there's some urgency that something's going to happen, and I guess when you're referring to the corporation, you're referring to the what's in place at this point. Is that correct?
Yes, I feel like it's not my feeling. It's the feelings I'm getting from investment people and bankers and people in high places across the world and intelligence are saying the corporation is going to collapse. Simple as that. They're telling me that. They said it's going to collapse. They're surprised at it already. It is bankrupt and insolvent. It has no capital, no cash. It has no collateral. It has no credibility, and a corporation without those is dead, basically. And that's where they're at. And they're in real trouble, and they can't survive much longer, honestly.
So our Social Security and everything is going to be gone.
Unless there's a way to fund it, yes. And that's where we come in. We do have the ability to fund it if we can get in place.
Okay. Well,
that's our push, because I don't want to see all these elderly folks. I have a lot of friends out there that draw Social Security or a disability check, in a lot of cases, people that really need it. And they survive off of that. And if they lose that check, so when y'all hear urgency in my voice, there's a lot to do with it. I mean, because I know some of these people are going to hurt. I don't know how they're going to survive if we fail. And they may not survive. And there may not be a thing we can do about it. But we've got to get this government structure. And if we do, once we get the government structure, I've already got a plan for finance. And it'll take place almost instantly once we get Congress together to do it. But I got to get Congress together to do it. And if we convene on the phone, or if we convene however, electronically, however we do it. But it's got to be documented, and it's got to be done properly. But I've got a solution to the economy.
Is there anything that you suggest for citizens like you just described? If we're seniors, we're on Social Security, and we have a little bit of stock. That's it. What do you
suggest that you get some emergency supplies put up in the event there is a hiccup, because it could be. I'll tell you what, the report I got from what is the minister? What's his name? I can't remember.
John Hagee?
No. This guy worked for the elite. Kelby, can you remember his name?
The minister?
Yeah, he's a minister. He was the chaplain for the oil company Elite for years.
Oh, I don't remember his name.
Lindsey Williams. His name's Lindsey Williams. Lindsey Williams got a report last week. Now, most of you guys got it on email that work with me. Lindsey Williams put out a report last week that Janet Napolitano called him and talked to him personally and told him he needed to put up 6 months of emergency food and water, because we were headed for some real tough times. And she told him, this is the way he described it. She said, when you get home, immediately go do it. Don't wait till the next day. Do it then. She said that's how important it is. And that was last Thursday.
Wow.
And so that's what she said. And this man's a very credible guy, and he put that email out. Sent it to a bunch.
I've got 3 of his CDs. I know who you're talking about.
Well, that's the guy that sent the email. It was Lindsey Williams. And Janet talked to him Thursday. It was a week ago Thursday, wasn't it? Now, I lose track of time. I think it was a week ago, last Thursday. Said to do it right away.
You know, the best way to look at this is this corporation is 1 month, 30 full days into its fiscal year, and it does not have a budget. And it's on its final loan of $223 billion from the Senate and the Congress that voted.
That's a week.
Yeah.
Spend money like, it's unreal.
Anyway, the gig is up, or the jig is up. We're going to move on to the next caller, 785 area code. Go ahead. You have the floor. 785, can you hear me?
Yeah. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Go ahead.
Thanks for putting me back on. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to get some on the
We're getting about every other word you're saying, sir. You got to tilt your head to the left and hold the antenna out the window, and you should be okay.
Okay, I'm fine. I just wanted to get some clarification on the database confidentiality. In the Republic of Kansas, I'm a representative, and amongst the other representatives, the senators and whatnot, there was some questions posed. Their concern was that they've already made the oath of office as a representative, senator, or governor, and they're wondering, in regards to this confidentiality non-disclosure agreement, if their oath of office doesn't include basically a non-disclosure agreement already in that.
No. This is something separate. One is an oath to a position. Another one is an agreement to keep the data private, and one has nothing to do with the other.
Sure. Okay, great. And,
is that it, sir?
Convene Congress. Is that something we do, or is that called from the top down?
Congress can call Congress. They don't need me to do that. I would like for them to do it as soon as they can, but.
Okay, fantastic. We'll get on it right away.
Yeah, they don't need me to call Congress. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure if it's the officers in the Senate or whoever. I think it's the officers in the Senate may do that, but we'll have to find out because I don't know myself. Once we get them together and get them working, then they'll have their own operating documents that they'll decide how they will do it.
Poor Tim.
What's that?
Okay.
Yeah. Had to yawn
Great.
there.
That's all right, sir.
Thanks very much. God bless you guys. Appreciate everything that you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Thank
God
you,
bless
sir. Okay, we're going to bring on the next caller, area code 907. Go ahead, you have the floor.
Good evening and morning, depending on where you may be.
Good morning. Huh?
This is Matt, representative from the state of Alaska, or Republic of Alaska.
God bless you.
Hey, Matt, what time is it there?
Oh, it's only like 9:30 here.
Oh, you lucky guy. Okay, go ahead, sir.